Hey everybody, 8-Bit Flashback here, and today I wanted to show you a NES Classic case I just installed on my Nintendo Switch that replaces most of the housing for the Switch and the Joy-Cons to give it a nice custom look. So here's a couple before and after pictures, just to give you an idea of what all has been changed. So to start with, I had the gray Switch Joy-Cons, and now they're kind of a black color with a Nintendo theme to them. And on the back, that's where it changed quite a bit. It was just all black on the back, and now it has a Nintendo Classic theme that really matches what the original Nintendo looked like, or the Nintendo Classic Edition, with those black louvers on one side, and then that light gray everywhere else. And I got my case from a company called eXtremeRate, and they can be found on Amazon. And they actually have all different types of cases. They got cases that are inspired by the Super Nintendo, they got red cases, blue cases, cases with skulls on them. So if you want to check those out, you can, and I'll make sure to post a link down below. And they also have cases for just the Joy-Cons as well. Let's see what's inside the box. So this is almost a complete housing for the Nintendo Switch. So what we actually get is the back plate for the Switch, so everything that's black gets replaced. And then for the Joy-Cons, it's actually a complete housing. It replaces the back and front of the Joy-Cons and most of the buttons minus the joystick. As far as the quality of the new housing versus the original housing, it seems very similar. Maybe it's just a little bit thinner, but it's got that same surface feeling. It's got that rubberized coating with that matte finish. And here's a look at the new buttons that it comes with that are black in color, and they look very similar to what's on my original Joy-Cons. And it also comes with the necessary tools we need to install everything. And if you're looking for an install video, there'll be a link for that in the description down below. To install the new case, it took me about a half hour. The back plate for the Switch was fairly easy to install, but the Joy-Cons are a little difficult. There's quite a few smaller pieces involved, including buttons, springs, cables, and even batteries, so I would recommend having some experience with stuff like this before attempting, or seek help from someone that has the experience, because it's fairly easy to get mixed up with all the small parts inside the Joy-Cons. A good tip before attempting to do this would be to have a camera ready so you can take step-by-step pictures while you disassemble, so you know exactly where all the parts go. Oh, and if you're wondering how I have the Nintendo Classic user interface running on my Switch, it's because it's hacked to run Homebrew, and this is a Homebrew application. And I do have a video about this if you want to learn more. It'll be in the description down below. So overall, I like this case quite a bit, and I really like the looks of it. For the Joy-Con buttons, I actually ended up sticking with the original buttons due to the quality being slightly better. And for the most part, they're the same color anyway, so it really doesn't matter which ones you use. A couple issues I did notice is the kickstand is a little more flimsy than what the stock one was, but it still works just fine. Also, for the color scheme on the Joy-Cons, I think it would look just a little bit better if it had red buttons on the right, but other than that, I'm happy with my new custom case. Okay, it's time for me to get out of here, and if you like this video, if you could, hit that like button, and have yourself a great day, and I'll see you next time.